All right, new video series on Grind Style micro workouts, incorporating the 4 phases of the Grind Style Calisthenics system in short, minute little workouts that you can do at the drop of a hat. So here's an example for working chest and triceps. First, of course, we have the tension phase, and we're gonna put in 2 overcoming isometric exercises. The first is the tricep press down. So we have like a counter or a tabletop here, elbows back, and we're gonna push straight down, engaging the full tricep muscle as well as the back. I'm also squeezing my arms inwards as I do this. So I'm down and in, holding for roughly about 5 to 10 seconds or so, putting in a good amount of effort. Try not to be too far away from this. If you do this, it becomes more of just in the rear delt. So we want to be fairly close, really pushing down, getting, and then this is just waking up your muscles. Don't worry about the numbers, 5 seconds, 12 seconds, whatever it is. You can do 2 sets, 3 sets, just so that you're like, okay, good, triceps are on. Now we have for the chest. So you take the hands. I usually go with an overhand grip like this. Some people prefer to clasp, shoulders down and back, and we press our hands together, and that's going to just make our chest light right up. And just holding, and just kind of shake out. You should feel the muscles tensing pretty good. You shouldn't feel like this is a lot in the shoulders. If you do feel it in the shoulders, you're probably hunched up, and your shoulders are probably too far hunching like that. So down and back, squeezing together, like 80% intensity, just enough to say, hey, turn on the chest, turn on the triceps, get everything working. Okay, now into the stability phase. All right, so now for the stability phase, we're gonna have lateral shifting push-ups, so down and forth. So we've got our hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. From here, shoulders are down and back, and we shift from one side to the next, trying to keep the shoulders back. You may wanna kind of roll the shoulders back a little bit, trying to go all the way so the hand is under the chest. And just back and forth, feeling your weight really load up one side then the other. If you wanna make it a little easier, hands closer together. And that way you're not shifting as much. Drive the elbow into your side as you come across to the side. You do it, again, feel it out. Don't worry about how long should I do it for. Do it for as long as you feel is necessary to build up that stability. All right, then we're into our grind or the strength phase. So this is where we're really working on the strength of the muscle, trying to keep for relatively low repetitions. So this isn't something you should be able to do 20, 30 reps with. Now I already worked out my chest pretty hard on some dips yesterday with my new friend Brian, who has an awesome calisthenics gym. So my chest is pretty smoked. So I'm just gonna keep a pretty light exercise, but do whatever technique you feel is appropriate for you to get like no more than 12, 15 repetitions, better yet 6 to 8. And you can also, of course, do dips, push-ups, basically the same basic technique, same pushing chain. So I'm just gonna go with a real close push-up here, and we're gonna get, oh, that feels way better than I thought it was going to. We're gonna get a good, solid set or 2. We'll have 2 sets. Feeling really good in the chest. Your chest and your tricep muscles should be feeling pretty working hard because you woke them up in the previous 2 sets or phases. 2 more here. All right. Shake out, rest as needed. Remember that your grind phase is all about strength, and it's really hard to stimulate your muscles to be stronger when you're all huffing and puffing and like struggling to get so many repetitions in your like HIIT training kind of stuff. Strength training should be slower, longer rest periods, but listen to your muscles. If they're feeling like they're ready to rock and roll, then go for it. If they're feeling like you need a little bit more rest to really put in a good effort, then give yourself the rest. It's gonna vary for everybody, but it's also gonna vary for one day to the next. Like today, my arms and chest are shot, so I'm giving it a little more rest than I normally would, versus if I was more fresh, or a little less fatigue coming into the workout, then I probably wouldn't need as much rest. So feel it out, feel it out. So second set, oh yeah, feels really strong though. Very stable, getting some weight into my thumbs. Elbows tucked in super tight. Triceps on fire. So there's 2 sets. And again, we're trying to keep it a micro workout, so we'll keep it to 2 working sets. But if you're really feeling your oats and you're feeling really good, then by all means add a 3rd one. You know, a lot of times training is more about just doing what you feel like doing and listening to your body rather than just doing everything by the book. So then we finish off with our hypertrophy phase. And for this one, what we're going to do is a yielding isometric, low push-up hold. And I don't have a timer or anything, but we're gonna go for roughly 20 seconds. So a little wider hand position. And we come down low, squeezing the floor. I'm squeezing the floor and really trying to maximize the tension in the chest and the triceps. And we just squeeze the floor together, elbows down, back is engaged, holding for about 20 seconds again. I don't have a timer, so I'm just guessing on this one. But really pushing the muscles to a higher fatigue, breathing, not only the breath, and done. So yeah, feeling good in the chest, feeling really good burn in the biceps. And again, it shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to get through this. I left the full workout description down in, the description of this video, as well as other little tips and details that you want to concentrate on with every phase during this workout. Let me know if you have any comments, questions down below as well. And stay tuned for more grind style micro workouts coming out later this week. Be fit, live free.